Hey collective, how y'all doing? I'm back again trying to pull together a nice quick little reading for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Coded Intuition. Y'all already know what it is. The intention is set for positive growth, forward movement, and self-healing. That's just what it is over here, okay? Listen, y'all, okay? I'm always giggling when I get to talking to y'all. But okay, that's good. Happiness is always welcome. Happiness and joy is always welcome. So, what was I about to say to you guys? I don't see, this is what I'm talking about. Too many distractions. I was about to say, I don't remember. Excuse me. But I'm not gonna give power to that energy right now. That I don't remember energy. I know it's simply a distraction. So what's going on, you guys? I miss y'all. So glad to be back and talking with y'all. While I was getting ready for this reading, I caught myself doing a little meditating and trying to relax, calm my mind, and see what it is that I wanted to do this video about, and for all the good that did, okay? Moving right on along. Since I couldn't really calm my mind. It's something about it when I know that I'm about to do a video for you guys, I kind of get amped up and excited. And I don't know, it seems like I thrust so much energy into prepping to do the recording till I wear myself out and I don't get a chance to do the recording. So I'm a work in progress, y'all. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing? So while I was trying to get the little setup together for the recording, I couldn't help but to be jotting down a few things. Things just kept popping up and I felt like I needed to pay attention to it. And it's not just that I need to pay attention to it. You guys need to pay attention to it also. As we embark on this spiritual journey of transformation and awakening, there are some things that we need to keep in mind. It was just a few things that just kept popping up in my head before I can even get things set up. So I just jotted some stuff down. And I'm just going to read it to y'all the way I jotted it down. Okay, so back here I wrote down, there's something about a reverse looking glass. A reverse looking glass. Okay, so while I was writing the reverse looking glass down, definitely. I could hear me in the background like, duh, that's a mirror. I know it's a mirror, but it's significant the way that it was said. Something about parasites and vampires. Something about using disinfectant to clean, right? And there's something about the chemicals being volatile with those disinfectants that's being used to clean, okay? Something about a purple stone. And then I could hear the elders singing the song, we've come a long way. I heard the song, it's like, we've come a long way, we've come a long way, we've come a long way, leaning on the Lord. The rest of it just went to a blank for me because I could hear the song being sang in the background, but as I was writing it down, what I wrote down was, we've come a long way and we've still got a long way to go. And listen to the way that it was said. We've come a long way and we've still got a long way to go. Okay. that's not how I would have said it. And that we've still got, that's kind of significant. That's somebody specific speaking, okay? But anyway, yeah, I haven't really been able to do a lot of sleeping at nighttime lately. And that was cool. That was fine. I was okay with that and everything. But most of the times when I'm not able to do that sleeping at nighttime, I'm usually able to take a nap here and there throughout the day, catch up on my rest and be okay. But lately I haven't. Ooh, when I tell y'all that I have not been able to rest, like I'm up for 20, 22, 23 hours before I'm even able to attempt to rest. Okay. I'm not gonna vent. I'm not gonna rant. I'm not gonna rave. That's significant also. And I know it's significant because a lot of us, especially tarot card readers and spiritualists and, you know, just people that acclimate in a certain direction, we often acknowledge these certain periods of time. And I get it. Okay. And I'm gonna tell y'all, it's something about the moon cycles that we really need to be paying close attention to. And as I'm saying that, this card caught my eye again. This is the second time I'm noticing it on the bottom of the deck, you know, when I'm about to do this shuffle. And this is a full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. So, okay, look, we might be feeling a little jittery, a little anxious, eager to get the project started so that we can get the project completed. I just kind of feel like it's necessary for us to like slow down, take a deep breath, give pause to the situation at every point where we're about to make a decision, so that we can make sure that we're making the right decision that's going to help catapult us to our desired goal. Okay, so I'm sorry, I had to kind of turn that down for a second. But yeah, it's at this point the card said it's a win-win outcome that's forecast. Let's not take that and get so anxious and so active and so rigid till we mess up. You know, okay, we can still win, but it can be like a rough journey in getting to that win. So instead of I don't know, I want to say energetically responding to that energy in that way, do like a inward spiritual like response. Give yourself the opportunity to, like I say, calm down, slow down, relax, take a deep breath, pay attention, analyze, and make sure that you are actively participating in your next step forward. Now, when it came down to those vampires and parasites, it was a whole conversation going on around that. Okay, and then, look, that card's still on the bottom of the deck, y'all. I kind of want to leave it sitting out there, but if it's gonna come out again, it's gonna come out again. But it's kind of like I can hear in the background that it was being said that we need to even pay attention to those that we have in our close surroundings. You know, it's like people come across as being helpful or having your best interest at heart, but it's okay. Like I say, give pause to the situation. You know, it's okay to go inward and ask directly, what is it that this person stands to gain from showing up in my life at this time, offering this? as some help. What is it that they stand to gain? What is it that I stand to gain? What can I contribute? And why are they interested in contributing? And you should be able to determine from the answers that you get from those questions your next best move. Parasites, vampires. Some people carry parasites. Some people just have pure vampiric energy that they move off of, and you need to be mindful of the types of people that you have in your surroundings. It's something about this color coordination, and I just so happen to look back on the bottom of the deck after that one fell out. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one out there too, at the top up there. We're gonna get back to that, but I did say that I wanted to start using, this wasn't supposed to be a long reading, but I did say I wanted to start using these moon cards, especially seeing as how it's been so hard for me to sleep, so hard for me to get some rest. What does this one say? It's the color coordination that's grabbing my attention too. You're very close to achieving your goal. Okay. And it's the color coordination that's grabbing my attention too. It's time to release negativity. But before that one, don't let your past hold you back. Okay. And then this is Leo season. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Like this just happened. We at the new moon phases of it right now. But it's the color coordination, and that's totally out of place. That's a totally different color. But it's all about spiritual awakening and transformation right now. Anyway. So honestly, I just want to I want to pause and see what these cards are that's on the table right now. And we can go from there. That reverse looking glass too, y'all. That's got me, you know, I'm giving pause to that. It's like somebody, it's almost like stalkerish, like energy. But it's important that you also stand there and look in the mirror as well, okay? Don't you be the stalker here. And if you're going to be doing any stalking, make sure that it's you, your life, your possibilities of forward growth, and self-improvement and spiritual healing. Make sure that you stalking your possibilities and not what somebody else got going on. Because whatever it is that somebody else got going on only affects you to the extent that you allow it to affect you. Now, it's important that you pay attention to yourself right now. Okay, so, and like I say, a win-win outcome is forecast. It's a full moon in Libra. And then the energy is gaining momentum. That's a waxing moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. That's a gibbous moon. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Yeah, gibbous. Don't let your past hold you back. That's the South Node. It's time to release negativity, and that's full moon in Scorpio. And then it's don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Okay. For a second, I need to go back and read this. Look, it's a win-win outcome that's forecast. The energy is gaining momentum. You're very close to achieving your goal. Don't let your past hold you back. Get out your head. You stuck in your own head. You standing in your way. It's time to release negative energy. Whatever negative energy you're feeling about whatever it is that you had to deal with in the past, you need to let that go so that you can move on. Why? Because the energy is gaining momentum. And you're very close to achieving your goal. Don't let that negativity that you harboring due to some past time issues interfere with the expansive growth that you are right at the at the verge of. You're right at the edge of it. You so close to achieving it. Don't let your pride get in your way. It's time to release negative energy. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay? Now, going in that direction is the full moon in Leo. This is like the right now situation because we literally just had the full moon in Leo. If I'm not mistaken, today is July 26th. So that's, don't let your pride get in your way. And then the next card is a full moon in Scorpio. So that's like, I don't know. I don't know, is that a month or 2 months away? But the time frame to me is irrelevant. It's like the next big event. It's time to release negativity. Don't let your pride get in your way. Realize, take the time right now to realize what it is that you is being prideful about. Okay? And start now, beginning to release that prideful energy that could possibly stand in your way. It's time to release negative energy. A lot of the times when we standing there being prideful, like, see, I know I can do this and I got this and you can't do nothing. That's prideful energy, and it's coming off in a negative tone. And that negativity, you know, it's like, if you put negativity out into the atmosphere, out into the universe, that negativity amplifies, it multiplies, because you're throwing energy out there, the energy, but you're giving that energy the sense of becoming, the opportunity to become. And once it collides with a greater energetic force field, it just becomes a greater negative force. So it's time to release negativity. And by the full moon in Scorpio, maybe we should have our stuff together, okay? Don't let your past hold you back. Let it go. Let it go. Walk away from things that is no longer serving you. You are very close to achieving your goal. The energy is gaining momentum, okay? Whew. Y'all know what? If we really want to go there, you gotta spend some time in the looking glass. Looking in that reverse looking glass. When you looking in that mirror to make sure that you got yourself all together and everything, make sure that you looking in that mirror to make sure that the situations and the circumstances that you find yourself in is reflecting the place that you want to be, the place that you want to go to, reflecting the outcome that you desire, okay? And be mindful of people that like to play mirror games. I don't know, it's something very significant about the mirror right there. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like somebody possibly had a dream involving a mirror too. If you did have a dream involving a mirror, go ahead and if you want to talk about it, go ahead and hit me up. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you want to talk about it. We can go deeper into it, you know, with your permission. But we're going to go forward. It's something else over there, too. The purple stone. It's something about that purple stone. It's something about that purple stone, and I'm just not realizing that the purple... I wrote down purple stone before I even got to flipping these cards out and talking to y'all. Like I said, y'all can go back to the beginning and listen to what I had said, but it was something about these colors that was just standing out to me, calling me. Like, I couldn't ignore them, you know. This here card has the purple in it within the moon, but it's something about these colors. And these are the colors that was just coming up as I was shuffling. Okay, I just want to look at these 3 cards that hit right here on this table to go along. I think this is going to close it out, but wow, this card right here. A message. Can y'all see that? A message is trying to reach you. Be vigilant. The spirit world wishes to find and touch you. A message is trying to reach you. Be vigilant. The spirit world wishes to find and touch you. Like I say, somebody might have had a dream, something to do with a mirror. y'all want to talk about it, let me know in the comments. The number on this card is a 37. Y'all know what that is. That's a 10. Cycles of completion and new beginning. New beginning and completion. And what that card say? What that card say? A win-win. But that's not the card I'm looking for. The win-win outcome is forecast. This is the card I'm looking for. You are very close to achieving your goal. It's something that's right within reach. It's almost like if you pay close attention to what's going on in that mirror, you can't help but to reach that is so attainable for you. You got to see it. You got to see it. Awaken the magic of your creativity. Immerse yourself in the world of feelings. I'm saying you got to see it. I know it's like you're passionate about something and you so close to achieving your goals right now. Okay? A new strategy is required. I don't know, and it kind of feels like it's a lot of second guessing energy going on too. It's like you get right there and then you say, no, I gotta back up, I gotta change my strategy, I gotta do this different. And it could be one little thing that you feel like you need to do different, but in actuality you don't really need to do that thing different. You put so much time, effort, and energy into achieving this goal, so you need to just go ahead and run out there with it. You know what I'm saying? There's always room for improvement. And you can run out there with it, and the outcome may not be as grand initially as you anticipated. But at least you get an outcome. And moving forward from there, you can continue to adjust, readjust, and retweak the project that you're working on until you achieve your desired goal. But stop putting that project off until it's absolutely perfect in your eyes. That's another thing too. As I was getting ready for this reading, I was giggling, you know, because it was like, it's always like when I'm ready to do a recording for you guys, I love you guys so much. I get so amped up. I get so geeked up, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm trying to pull myself together and get my thoughts together, and I'm just going energetically 158 miles an hour till I just energetically crash out before I even get a chance to do the video. But then if I do end up doing the video, I kind of feel like, you know, well, maybe I should edit this. Should I put this out? You know, so it's like, it's like the second guessing could be sabotaging, you know, detrimentally sabotaging. So let's stop doing that and just honestly focus on our own, you know, forward movement, and be mindful. Like I say, every time you're ready to make a decision about something, or there is the time for you to make a decision, give pause to that moment. When I say give pause to that moment, I mean pray, reflect, meditate, analyze, talk to God, talk to source, talk to the universe, talk to your higher self, and come together as a council to determine the next best move that'll best fit your desired outcome. Okay, like I say, this was kind of all over the place, and that's simply because the way things started out. But I hope you guys got some useful information or inspirational message from this reading. Thank you guys again for tuning in to this episode of Coded Intuition. Until next time, you guys stay blessed.